Good time oldies, a big hit in our town back in 1962. Sue Thompson singing about Norman on 1300 AM WFBR, 7:15 on a Saturday morning. Jack Edwards' program. Gary Helton sitting in for Jack. The Orioles took it on the chin last evening out of the ballpark, 6-4, defeated by the Texas Rangers. They'll try it again tonight. Bob Malachy on the mound, 7:35 game time from 33rd and Ellerslie Avenue. And if you go down to the ball yard, you might want to dress lightly. Mostly sunny and hot today, highs in the mid-90s to near 100 downtown. Tonight, warm and humid. 75 to 80, that's as cool as it's going to get. 85% is our humidity right now. In Baltimore, it's 83 degrees.
State Farm is there, helping young families with a family insurance checkup.
It's reaching out to you. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
The best music, the most oldies. 1300 AM, WFBR.
Mary born of the dawn. He claimed he has it.
Big instrumental hit in our town 30 years ago. Dave Baby Cortez, the Happy Organ on WFBR. Well, outside right now, I'll tell you, it's going to be hot and humid today. Mostly sunny, highs in the mid-90s to near 100 downtown. Tonight, warm and humid. If you're going to the ball game, dress accordingly. 75 to 80 degrees will be our low temperature range this evening. Humidity at 85%. Right now, it's already 83 degrees in Baltimore. It's 7:30. Let's take a look now at the morning beach traffic. Once again, here's Clyde Harmon.
Thank you, and good morning, everyone. Heading towards the beach, eastbound Route 50 is looking good, getting past the I-97 interchange and the West Street exit for now.
To buy or lease a new Volvo today.
WFBR, putting the fun back in radio.
Long, long and long.
So satisfied, I'm satisfied.
Good time oldies radio. WFBR, Diana and the Supremes from 65. 7:45, quarter to 8 on a Saturday morning. Going to be hot outside today. This is Gary Helton in for Jack Edwards, who's on vacation, probably sitting at home right now watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something of similar social uplifting merits. Anyway, Jack will be back 5:30 on Monday morning. Outside, dress accordingly. Get in the pool, friends. Going to be hot, sunny all day today. Highs in the mid-90s to about 100 downtown. Tonight, warm and humid. Going to be muggy. 75 to 80 degrees will be our low temperature range. We've got a chance of some afternoon thunderstorms moving in on Sunday, but nothing in the forecast of that nature for today. Humidity is 85% right now in Baltimore, 83 degrees. At 7:46, WFBR reminds you that Turf Valley Inn invites you to flashback to the 1950s on Friday, September the 1st. From 9 p.m. until 2 a.m., you can enjoy the tunes of Freddie Paris and the Five Satins, as well as the Chiffons and the Dell Vikings. Call Turf Valley today at 465-1500 and make reservations for this special Labor Day weekend concert. From Turf Valley in 1300 a.m., WFBR.
Here we are in the Meow Mix recording studio. Yes, cats all over the U.S. are rehearsing for the...
It's two big sales for 3 big days at Hex.
Baltimore's only good time rock and roll oldies station. 1300 AM, WFBR.
Hey, when you're hot, you're hot. The Robins, 1954, the year for Riot and Cell Block number 9. 3 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock, Jane White will be in just a moment with the news. We'll have another beach traffic update for you. These are the Shades of Blue, and oh, how happy on WFBR.
Oh, how happy you have made me. Oh, you have made me. You have made me.
Good song from the Shades of Blue, and oh, how happy on 1300 AM WFBR. Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, the 4 preps will be here. The Falcons, Al Brown's Tune Toppers, going back to the Madison of 1960, Thurston Harris and Little Bitty Pretty One. We've got Brenda Lee with I'm Sorry, Johnny Burnett and You're 16, and James Brown, Papa's Got a Brand New Bag. The Godfather of Soul will be with us in the next hour. Baltimore Radio's biggest library of favorite musical memories right here on 1300 AM WFBR Baltimore. It's 8 o'clock, time now for another WFBR traffic report from the beach. With the details, here's Clyde Harmon.
Thank you, Gary, and good morning, everyone. Well, it's starting to heat up out there out on the roadways. We've got an accident in it.
Right now, the humidity is 92%, and it's 79 degrees. I'm Jane White, WFBR News. Coming up, more good time oldies with Gary Helton.
I've got a taste for some real food. I've got a taste for some real food.
Sponsored by the Beef Industry Council and Beef Board.
WFBR. Good time rock and roll. Whoa, whoa. 26 miles.
She's the terror of Colorado Boulevard out in Pasadena, California. Sounds like my wife. She's the terror of our front driveway. We have to paint a bullseye on the garage door so she can, well, never mind. It is 8:16 on a Saturday morning. Gary Helton in for Jack Edwards. It's your home of good time oldies in Baltimore, 1300 AM WFBR. Orioles took it on the chin last evening against the Rangers, 6-4 the final score there. They'll try again at 33rd Street, 7:35 this evening. Bob Malachy on the mound for the Baby Birds. And one not to take it on the chin is Ira Siegel. Yeah, Ira plays back the music from this date in history, plus all the classic commercials and radio jingles every weekday at noon. It's a lot of fun. It's called The Class Reunion, and it's only on Good Time Oldies Radio, 1300 AM WFBR.
The captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, so feel free to move about.
We interrupt this flight and turn it back.
It's time for Hardee's. I can't wait.
The music and the memories come alive with the good time rock and roll oldies of WFBR.
Hey, everybody.
In case you don't know this already, Baltimore Countyans, you should not be swimming in Back River from Lynch Point northward. The director of the county's Department of the Environment says he's also looking into whether residents should be told not to eat fish from the waterway because of pollution from the Back River Wastewater Treatment Plant, Maryland's largest sewage plant. In sports, right now the humidity is 95%. It's 81 degrees. I'm Jane White, WFBR News. Coming up, more good time oldies with Gary Helton.
I can't wait. Hardee's serves it morning, noon, and night. I can't wait. Serve it fast. Ooh.
The new Volvo today.
WFBR, good time rock and roll.
It's so cold, so don't forbid my desire. Don't forbid my desire.
Gentleman who's zipping around these days on the Nashville network in his RV, Mr. Pat Boone. And Don't Forbid Me, 57 the year for that. Also 57 the year for the Dell Vikings, a group that will be at Turf Valley on September 1. Yeah, Whispering Bells on your home of good time oldies. Baltimore's biggest library of real good time oldies, not the fake ones now. 1300 AM WFBR.
Dang, 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 ding, dong, ding, blue moon, 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 blue moon. Dip, 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 dip.
Matter anymore.
Good time oldies, Buddy Holly, 1959, It Doesn't Matter Anymore. Preceded by, and just before, too, Leslie Gore, 1964, You Don't Own Me. 9:30 at 1300 AM, WFBR in Baltimore. Outside, hot and humid, mostly sunny today, mid to upper 90s to near 100 downtown. Tonight, warm and humid again. 75 to 80 will be our low temperature range. 92% is the sticky humidity at the moment, and it's 81 degrees in Baltimore. And now at 9, just about 9:30 and a half, Clyde Harmon's back with another live WFBR Beach Traffic Report.
Thank you, Gary, and good morning, everyone. Heading towards the beaches, you're going to be hot under the collar, eastbound Route.
A participating True Value hardware store or home center.
WFBR, putting the fun back in radio. He's so fine. Why must I be a teenager in love? Why must I be a teenager in love?
I can identify with that a little bit. Why must I be a middle-ager in lust? Dion and the Belmonts from 30 years ago on WFBR, preceded by the Chiffon, 63 the year for He's So Fine. It's about 21 minutes now before the hour of 10 o'clock. Gary Helton, the pride of Patapsco High School, in for Jack Edwards today. Going to make way at 12 noon, though, for Ira Siegel, as the Big Is keeps you company until 6 o'clock this evening. Richie Valens now on Good Time Oldies Radio, WFBR.
She knows just.
Baltimore's biggest library of real good time oldies. You don't even need a card to check any of ours out. 1300 AM WFBR with the ballad sound of Mr. Jerry Butler from 1961 and Henry Mancini's Moon River. Well, we've got about 14 minutes now before the hour of 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. Gary Helton in for Jack Edwards. Going to be hot outside. Hey, dress accordingly and make sure you got lots of coolant in the car. But please, please, please don't open the cap. If you've been driving for a while, don't open that radiator cap. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Going to go up to about 100 downtown today, 90 to 95 in the surrounding areas under mostly sunny, hot, and humid conditions tonight. Warm and humid, 75 to 80, the low temperature range. 81 degrees right now at WFBR. And at 9:46, it's time for the WFBR Sun, Sand, and Surf Report, direct from Ocean City, Maryland. Time to get Danny Asian, hon. Brought to you by Ocean Gallery World Center on the boardwalk at 2nd Street in Ocean City. And I just spoke to Joe Gallery less than a heartbeat ago, and Joe told me that it is very hot, almost kind of like sultry down at the beach. You got to hop across the sand today. 87 degrees is the current temperature at Ocean City. Going to go up to a high of 93. That gives you an idea how hot it is here in the city if it gets to 93 at the coast, huh? 2 to 3 foot waves, moderate surf conditions. 71 degrees is the water temperature. And attention, beach shoppers, lots of end-of-season sales going on the boardwalk right now. But remember to put some sandals on your feet, and especially the kids' feet. The sand and the boards are hot. 9:47, Good Time Oldies, WFBR.
Here we are in the Meow Mix recording studio. Yes, cats.
Village Volvo. Whenever you want to remember those good times of the 50s and 60s, hit your memory button for 1300 AM. WFBR.
Got a little peppermint twisting on a Saturday morning at 9:54 at 1300 AM WFBR, and just before that, Warren Smith with the You Bangy Stomp. That's probably what you'll be doing when you hop across that sand when you get down to OC this afternoon. Take it easy. The traffic's heavy. We'll give you a complete beach traffic report in just a little while. These are the Drifters, 1959. If you cry, true love, 1300 AM WFBR.
If you cried, babe, my heart would break. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away.
Classic sound from Mr. Del Shannon, 61 the year for Runaway, on your home of good time oldies, early in the morning, middays, late afternoons, nighttime, anytime you want them. 1300 AM WFBR. Coming up in the 10 o'clock hour, the Everly Brothers with Problems. They'll kick us off. We've got the Fleetwoods with Come Softly to Me. Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, You're All I Need to Get By. Bobby Rydell will be making an encore performance in the 10 o'clock hour. Bobby V will be here as well, along with Johnny Cash. America's favorite live request oldies show is back on your radio. It's Solid Gold Saturday night, 7 until midnight, right here on 1300 AM WFBR in Baltimore. It's 10 o'clock time once again for a live WFBR beach traffic report. Here with all the steamy details on all the delays is Clyde Harmon.
Thank you, Gary. Good morning, everyone. Heading towards the beaches, you're going to have lots of company with you. Eastbound Route 50 traffic is...
Humidity is 91%. And it's 82 degrees. I'm Jane White, WFBR News. Coming up, more good time oldies with Gary Helton.
Have you ever seen a car's radiator boil over in a seashore?
WFBR, good time rock and roll.
Don from Kentucky, Phil from Chicago, the Brothers Everly on WFBR 10:07 on a Saturday morning. Gary Helton in for Jack Edwards. That was Problems. And if you're headed down to the beach right now, you probably got some problems if you're stuck in traffic, but in all likelihood, you'll be down on the boards this evening. Maybe you'll hear something that sounds a little like this.
Step right up, folks, and see little Egypt do a famous dance of the pyramids. She walks, she talks, she crawls on her belly like a reptile. Just one thin dime, 1/10 of a dollar. Step right up, folks. I went and bought myself a ticket and I sat down in